دبي تعطيك امان.
وظل القياده الرشيده اللي فيها، اللي هي حببت الناس والعالم كله في هالبلد. فانا بالفعل فخور بنفسي وفخور بهالدوله الطيبه.
لبناني.
انا شخصيا ابن مصر.
قيام على البلد ليل مع نهار، تركيزه، ما كنا وصلنا للي وصلنا.
أنا والله عمري 5 سنين وأنا تحت البوش، وهذا يعني اللي ما له ماضي الله يرحم أبوي زايد ما له حاضر.
فاليوم الكل عايش سواء موافد أو مواطن، نحمد الله سبحانه وتعالى أن نحن في أمان وفي استقرار وفي أحلى، يعني وين ما تروح تلقى أنك أنت بين أخوانك وبين أهلك وبين ربعك وبين عشيرتك وبين الجميع.
إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. إلا دار زايد لا تقرب حماها لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. نحنا شعوب لها نفدى تراها نبذل الغالي لها دوم ونهب. نحنا شعوب لها نفدى تراها نبذل الغالي لها دوم ونهب. تاريخ لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوثن وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد.
Welcome everyone with your program Peerless of Union, who invest the most successful story here inside UAE. Today, we have from Dubai City with a special guest with Mr. Shopano Aline. He's the owner for Burgr Factory. You are welcome.
Hello, nice to meet you.
We are so happy to meet you today, Mr. Shopano.
Myself also is a pleasure, and I like to take you with this, with this occasion for your interest in my restaurant.
Thank you very much. Now, from the beginning, please, you can introduce yourself to our viewer.
My name is Shopano Aline. I'm from Romania, Constanța, and I'm into restaurant businesses and restaurant business for over 15 years over there in Romania. But here in Dubai, we opened like 4 months ago. We are fairly new, but we had a lot of experience from back home, and I wanted to go next level because in Romania I've done like almost I could have done there, and I said let's go to the next level, here in Dubai.
if we want to talk about first step for you here inside UAE, why you choose UAE for you start in your life and your kind of business?
So I want to start my story from the beginning, okay? So, and after that you will see why I chose Dubai. When I first started this brand, I started it after 14 years of having food-related businesses. I've done everything. I had bakeries, I had restaurants, I had pizza shops, I had fast food. Whatever you think about it, I had it in Romania. After 14 years, you know, I wanted to create a concept. It was my lifetime dream since I was a kid. I was a fat kid, you know, in my childhood, and I always was watching cartoons, and they were eating these burgers all the time. In Romania, you couldn't find burgers, you know, but I had this thing all the time. I was in the food business, but in my mind, all the time I wanted to make burgers. It was my long-time dream. You know, I've done a lot of businesses in Romania. I failed a lot. I lost a lot of money, but I gained a lot of experience. And, you know, in the end, I managed to, you know, create the Burgr Factory out of some consequences in my life. That time I was a little bit low with everything, and I started to cool down because I was, you know, partying a lot and things like that. I was like being the cool kid in the city, but I had a problem with my health, and I need to cool down a little bit, sit in my home, and then I started to, you know, search on YouTube. I'd had no idea how to make burgers, so I want to be like really honest, okay? You don't have to have culinary school. You don't have to have, you know, spend a lot of money or things like that. No, you just have to have drive, okay? If you have drive inside you, you can make burgers, you can be an astronaut, you can build buildings, you can do whatever you want. You just have to have the drive. So I had the drive. I wanted to do burgers. And where else should I go? You know, in Romania, nobody could have told me this. So I went to the internet, because the internet right now, we have it in our fingertips, okay? Everybody has the information. How we choose to, you know, use this information, it's strictly everybody's, you know, opinion. I chose it to use it in a, you know, constructive way. And I started to watch YouTube channels, guys making burgers, blah, blah, things like that. And I started to see this, that. I watched so many channels, and I took something from here, something from here, something from here, something from here, and I added up, and I built up my own recipe, my meat recipe. After that, I made my buns recipe, my sauces and things like that. I started the Burgr Factory in Constanța. I had a delivery then. Delivered like normal food, pizza, things like that. And I said, okay, let's make a test. I just added in the delivery menu, I added the Burgr Factory. It was like 4 burgers and 2 or 3 portions of fries, okay? And I was the only one doing it there. So I was making all of the main ingredients. I was making the sauces, the meat. I was going to the hypermarket. I was taking all of the supplies. And when I got back to the restaurant, I was there answering every order. So if an order would have come, I was there 12, 13 hours per day, every day. I made a lot of mistakes. You know, all the time I adjusted. But after 6 months of having this thing in the delivery, my brother came to me and said, you know, a place just opened up in the middle of the city. Do you want to do Burgr Factory there? And I was like, this, of course, yeah, I want to do it. And you know, the funny thing is that when everybody was asking me before Burgr Factory, before when I had these businesses, was asking me like, what, are you happy with what you are doing, you know? From outside, I had a lot of businesses. I had restaurants, I have, you know, things like that. I was always telling them, my dream is to own a burger restaurant in the middle of the city. And my brother, when he came to me and he told me about that place, it was a place exactly in the middle of the city. Like exactly. The way I said before, like for years, I never knew, you know. That's when I said to myself, okay, so these things, that's why I tattooed here, like visualize. I started to believe that whatever you think about it, you know, and if you visualize things, you can attract them. And then I started to see that these things will work, the visualizing thing. I started it, and, you know, when I started the Burgr Factory, like the main restaurant, 3 years ago, okay? On the 16th of November, I just had the party yesterday. I was having already 30 burgers, more items in the menu. Then it was a hit. Everybody was coming because it was something new. The recipes was all new. It's very, very important for people that are watching over there. You know, if you want to stand out in everything in life, you have to make something different, okay? You can't do what everybody else is doing and you want to be a superstar. No, you have to do something else. You have to come with something new, something different, something better, you know. That's how I brought the Burgr Factory to a whole nother level, because every supplier who was coming to me, they were telling me like, oh, you should use this pre-made sauce. Everybody's using it. Use this condiment, use this one. Everybody's doing it, you know. Why go the hard part? And I said, all this, I let them, I said, no, I don't want. I want to make everything from scratch, because I want people, when they come here, I want to taste exactly what I want them to taste.
Something special.
Exactly, and they will not find it anywhere else, you know? And that's what I did. For 1 year in Constanța, I was there every day, managing everything. Social media, the restaurant there, I was being a restaurant owner, I was making the burgers, I was teaching everybody how to make burgers, because they didn't know how to make burgers, you know? So I had to be like fully committed. I said no to all my friends, all of the parties, everything that I was doing before. So that's why, you know, you have to, when you want to do something really special, you want to do something with your life, you have to be fully focused, you know, because I want people that are watching over there to see my story, because this is a story of a normal guy that was normal, and he was like partying and doing all of these things. And if you switch up your mindset, you can do something extraordinary.
Now, if we want to talk about first step also, of course, any kind of business, when you start, we have some challenge and difficult from the beginning.
Yeah.
What is the challenge and how you solution?
So the challenge in the food industry, you know, it doesn't matter if you make burgers, if you make pizza, if you make whatever. The challenge is to always keep your quality, you know, because you have to give to the people quality stuff and fresh stuff. This is the challenge, whatever you are doing. Because, you know, people need to eat every day. And as long as you provide them with fresh products that taste really good, you know, your business will make money. You will be successful. This is like the challenge, because me as an owner, I know I want to do these things, but you have employees. You have a lot of employees, and not all of them have your vision. Not all of them want to keep the same quality. I know they don't care, different reasons. This is the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge is every day to come here and every day to keep everything in check, you know, for everybody to think the way you are, you know, not to coming here and, you know, shout and yelling and scream at them. No, be a team leader, make them understand that we are here to give the best quality to the customers, you know, and everything else will fall apart, because when you eat at a restaurant, when you like it, you come back and you bring friends, yes, right? So the word from mouth to mouth is the most common one, the most spreadable. So I believe that this is the most important challenge when you're owning a restaurant everywhere in this world, keeping the quality up so people will return all the time, and the same taste, of course.
How you choose your staff and what mean of the successful from your side?
So it was a little bit difficult for me. I want to be really honest. Like in Romania, I had more than a lot of people, more than 1,000 people I had employed over the years. In Romania, they are not that professional. They don't care that much about the brand. They don't care about the quality. You have to be like really on them every day to check them and things like that. Here in Dubai, it's a little bit easier. The people that come here, they come here to work. They don't have anything else in mind. In Romania, the staff is like they want to be superstars. They don't have money in their pocket, but they are superstars. They want to be on Instagram and superstars, you know. They want to do selfies and things like that. But, you know, they have no idea of doing anything in the kitchen, or they have no idea of nothing. But here in Dubai, because you have people from all around the world, you know, they are coming here, they just come here to work and, you know, provide for their families back home and things like that. They have responsibility. So here, because there is a very big difference. It was a little bit easier for me, but in the meantime, I had to choose the right persons, because not all of them, you know, at the beginning, when you hire somebody, everybody is very good at the beginning. But after 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, everybody will start to reveal themselves, you know, and you have to choose. As an owner, you have to be, you know, you can choose, because if I get somebody out that is not okay, maybe somebody that is 10 times better waiting. Yes. Okay? So, you know, you just have to have this feeling all the time, and that's why when I make meetings with them, I talk with them as a leader, because I want them to know that I'm not coming here shouting. I'm with them every day. I'm not going outside and they are staying here and things like that. No, I'm here with them every day. And I want this to be like a family, treated like a family. But, you know, some of them take advantage of this.
Now, if we want to talk about the factory burger, of course you have some kind of special between you and different restaurants. Give us more detail about what you have here, what kind of food, and what is the special from your side.
The first thing, when I wanted to come here, I knew that it will be a lot of competition. There are 1,000 burger restaurants here. Only on Jumeirah, I think there are 500. So, you know, I was really confident, because you know why? I had a lot of people from Dubai. They were coming at my restaurant in Bucharest. From Dubai, from America, from all around, or Germany, all around the world. They were eating and they were telling me like, this is very good, this is the best burger of my life, very good. I knew that I had a different taste. I knew that it was something different. When I came here, I knew it was going to be a challenge, but I believed in my, I believed very much in my product. I went here, like the ingredients, you can find much better ingredients than in Romania. And the suppliers, when they came here for the first time, everybody, I had like, I think that 30 different suppliers, everybody was telling me what everybody is using. We supply this restaurant, this food chain, we supply this one, they use this, come on, use this one, you use. It was very difficult, and I said, no, I don't want to use, they are like lower quality. The secret is in the quality, all the time. If you give the customers quality and a different taste, so the quality and my taste, because that's why I'm making the meat recipe, I'm making the sauce recipe, I'm making everything. This is the secret. The secret is to stand out, give something else. If I would have come here, you know, and okay, advertise on Instagram, okay, yeah, it's a celebrity from Romania, blah, blah, they would have come, eaten once, out of curiosity, and they would have said, oh, it's the same taste as everybody else. They would not come back. So, you know, my strategy is for the people to come here. Once I bring them from social media and things like that out of curiosity. Everybody comes once out of curiosity. It's your product that brings them back the second, the third, the fourth time. So that's why, you know, I believed in my product, and I leveled up a little bit because the quality of the ingredients here are better than in Romania. And, you know, the proof was everybody's, you know, opinion. They said it's the best burger of their life.
Of course, any kind of business, he have some strategy
Yeah.
to approve or push up his business. What is the future plan, or what is the next step for the Burgr Factory?
So the thing is simple for me. I'm not doing this only for money. This is very simple question for me to answer, because I get this a lot, because I have already a lot of people that want to take franchise from me, like from all around the world. I swear, like from all around the world. And for me, as a, you know, somebody that came from Romania, having somebody from the US or everywhere in the world. I have from Qatar, Germany, Portugal, Austria, whatever, every country, Egypt, Bahrain, just having them, you know, they came here, they tried, and just having the interest in my restaurant is so, you know, I'm so grateful for everything. But in the meantime, I didn't do this, I didn't open here in Dubai only for money. Yes, I want to make money, you know, because I work for it, but the most important thing, I believe, is evolution for me. I'm not in a rush to open many branches. I just want to, you know, make a very good job here, enjoy every day, because this is my passion. I want to come here. Just living in Dubai for me is a dream. Believe me, like it's a dream. And if I'm doing this and I'm also doing money and things like that, everything else will come. I don't want to rush. And you know, it's kind of hard to make franchises with what I'm doing here, because everything is homemade. Everything is like made in the back with my recipe, so it's kind of hard to make it franchises. But in the future, I will make a franchise, but it's gonna be much simpler, because right now I have over 150 burgers, everything homemade. I will make it like, my plan is to rent somewhere a small factory where I can make the sauces and things like that at the bigger quantities, and start delivering them, you know, and you know, start making franchises, but smaller, with smaller menu, simpler menu, you know. And this is my future plan. But for now, it's very early. I'm not rushing. I'm enjoying every day. Life is good. I'm working. I'm doing so many great things. I'm doing 100 kg burgers, events, burger eating contests, you know. And that's it for me. I'm not rushing.
Good. I hope we will see you. We have many branch for all Emirates here inside UAE.
Yeah.
If you want to send motivation message for all young people, any kind of one he want to open or start on business, what you told him from your experience?
From my experience, the most important thing is that everything should come from here. This is the most important thing. If you have the drive, you can do anything in life. So, besides that, you have to choose, because the young generation, I'm doing this for Romania as well. I talk with a lot of kids from Romania. I motivate them. Everybody is doing things. They are messaging me after they are talking with me. I've done this. You motivated me so much. You can do everything in life, but you have to be really, really careful. First of all, who you follow. Because the young generation right now, they are searching for heroes, okay? The heroes are not on the internet only. They find on the internet the heroes that are doing something in real life, and you can get something from them, you know, that they will inspire you and motivate you. I did the same thing. For me to start the Burgr Factory, everybody from you know, my my friends and my circle was telling me, this is impossible, you're not going to do it. I told everybody, I'm going to have the best restaurant, burger restaurant ever. Everybody's going to come at me like a tourist attraction. I'm going to have the best burgers in the world. Nobody believed me. But the most important thing is that you believe. If you believe it here, you visualize it here, and the most important thing, work for it. It will never come if you sit on your chair and you dream of having I don't know what. All the time, every successful person that has done something in this life has worked for it. It's very important to know where you want to go, the destination, okay? Don't think about the road until then, because the road is always going to be difficult, okay? Don't think about that. Think about the destination, visualize yourself there, and work for it. You can do whatever you want. Just look at me. Like, I'm coming from Romania. Romania is like a small country. We are not supposed to do these things here in Dubai. And nonetheless, I have done it. And this is only the beginning. And if you want to see something, motivational, a story that is motivating, please, you can follow me. Because I will never charge money for anything. I don't want to, I never made stories and things. I never charged for money. I always put stories with people that were down, that had small businesses, but they were doing something. And I helped them, motivated and everything. So I will help everybody. I will do a lot of things for charity. I will do a lot of stuff. So you better be, inspired by me, because that's what I want to do. I don't want anything in exchange. You should do the same, okay? Help in need, and don't listen to anybody. Your life is your life. You can do whatever you put your mind to it, okay? Nothing is impossible, and you just have to work for it. That's it. That is the secret. Work for everything in life.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shopano, for this motivation message. I
Yes.
like it, and I hope he will hear what you talk to him.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about UAE, about this country. This country, he gave full support to any kind of business here.
Yes.
If we want to send thankful message from heart to all sheikh and leader here inside UAE, what's this message?
Yes. So I want to tell you that me coming here in Dubai, I want to be like really honest, really fair. In my country, as a business owner, there are a lot of taxes, a lot of, the government doesn't support us that much. But here in Dubai, it's a totally different area, different strategy of, when you come here and you want to make a business here, you are being helped a lot. You are being helped, the government supports you. That's why I think all of the sheikhs out there, I'm trying to do my best. I hope I will do you proud, because I'm bringing people from around the world. I have messages from people that they are coming from America. They are coming to Dubai to try my burgers. So I believe I'm doing a good thing for this country. And I want to give thanks, because it is a totally different country than where I was born. It's safe. I'm not, I'm not afraid to leave my phone outside and somebody will steal it and things like that. It's, that's why I wanted to come here. And from here, it's like a stage. It's like a stage where the whole world sees you, because everybody's here in Dubai from all around the world, So it is the perfect place for me. I really feel like home. That's why I don't want to go back to my country. Not because, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I believe that my place right now is here. I feel much more, I can do a lot of productive things here, constructive things. I'm meeting a lot of great people, and you will see much more from me. I only got started.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shopano, for
Yeah.
this message. We are so happy to meet you today. You
Yeah.
are so great example with our program Perlos of Union.
Thank you, thank you. It's been a pleasure, and thank you again for your interest in my brand, and hope to, see you again in
Inshallah.
1 year at the 4-year anniversary, and
Yeah,
you will see my progress,
We
my
will
evolution.
see you again next year
Yeah.
with a new brand for you.
Yeah, yes,
Inshallah.
for sure, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dear viewer, this is end of the episode for our program Perlos of Union. Waiting us for next week with a new successful story. Goodbye.
دبي تعطيك امان.
وظل القيادة الرشيدة اللي فيها، اللي هي حببت الناس والعالم كله في هالبلد. فأنا بالفعل فخور بنفسي وفخور بهالدولة الطيبة.
لبناني. أنا شخصيا ابن مصر.
قيام على البلد ليل مع نهار، تركيزه، ما كنا وصلنا للي وصلنا.
أنا والله من عمري 5 سنين وأنا تحت البوش، وهذا يعني اللي ما له ماضي الله يرحم أبوي زايد ما له حاضر.
فاليوم الكل عايش، سواء موافد أو مواطن، نحمد الله سبحانه وتعالى أن نحن في أمان وفي استقرار وفي أحلى، يعني وين ما تروح تلقى أنك أنت بين أخوانك وبين أهلك وبين ربعك وبين عشيرتك وبين الجميع.
تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوث وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. إلا دار زايد لا تقرب حماها، لا تقرب منازلها إلا محب زايد أسسها واليوث وراها داروا على الدانات 7 أبد. نحنا شعوب لها نفدى ترى